if I spoke wrongly and it was taken the wrong way, I'm open to correction. I'm open to learning, people telling me like, okay, because clearly for it to be taken this way, then I also have to question myself like, how?
Hi everyone, good day and welcome to Paul's One-on-One BBNaija edition brought to you by Guinness. My name is Racheal, I'm Isaac, and on the sit down today we have ex-Big Brother Naija Season 7 housemate, Big Sheggz. What's that?
What's good, Big Sheggz? I'm alone to tell him.
You know the vibe. You already know the vibe.
Crazy times, crazy vibes.
So what has it been since you left Biggie's house, Sheggz?
You know, it's been crazy. So excited. I've been able to meet my family, Sheggz FC. The love is unreal. Seeing different things, different narratives, different vibes, but I'm just so happy to be back outside. I came out with two amazing men as well, Hermes and Groovy. You know, fantastic three musketeers. He choked. Look at this thing. I don't forget this. So yeah, crazy. The boy is here.
Okay, so we're talking earlier about some things. Did you expect or did you anticipate the kind of reactions that you've gotten since you left Biggie's house?
You know what, yeah. Not really, because I knew my life with my partner every single day, and it was actually great. Like, that's really my best friend. We definitely had like 3 fallouts, like 3 disagreements, and I can't believe that I came out and what was being spoken about was just these 3 disagreements. Don't get me wrong, when she got asked a question by Ibuka, we started feeling like, okay, what's going on outside, because this is not how we're feeling in here. And I think people saw that in my behavior maybe, because the weeks after that I was so scared to speak. She was even saying, babe, like, if I'm rude to you or something, that you don't even reply, like, I just didn't even know what to say anymore, because I'm so loving to my girl every day, but clearly somewhere they think I'm mad. I didn't think it'd be this crazy. I came out and it's like, it's wild, and oh my man, I'm here now, at least in my life, to speak my truth, and she'll be out in a couple of days and I'm sure she'll speak on it too, but yeah.
Okay, so now that you've spoken your truth, and I'm sure you've seen some videos, you understand where Nigerians are coming from. Do you understand why they're reacting the way they are right now?
You know, what I'll personally say is, it's one of them where, so I was never like, when I'm saying, oh, you're sick, or baby, you're actually stupid, like I was just joking, like yanning, like not like, oh, you're actually sick, you're actually stupid. It was just kind of like play comments, and I think she knew that. That being added to the 3 disagreements we had and making it seem like this guy's just always insulting his babe, this guy is a crazy guy, I think was a bit, well, I don't want to use the word unfair, but I'll say I was very misunderstood. And I think we started feeling that may happen. And I think the night when I left the house, I've been told that Bella was like, I hope Sheggz is not misunderstood. Yeah. And clearly I've come out and that's exactly what's happening. But I hope people get to know me, man, no more. It's really not like that. So I'm a very respectful person. I love everybody, and that's really my best friend, for real. Okay,
so another thing that happened on the show was you comparing yourself to Kid Wire. And that kind of influenced how people perceived you.
Not true.
Okay.
Never compare myself to anybody. That's an absolutely great man in his own right. Somebody that went on the show before me, that gave me inspiration to go on the show. If I meant anything, that's actually what I meant. Seeing him on the show actually inspired me to be like, okay, cool. Somebody like that going on the show gives me an opportunity to go. I also really like Michael Aries, really like Nengi, really have so much love for Cross. Big up Pere, like I could keep going. So there's people that inspired me. Kid is just one of the people that inspired me to go on the show. Bisola, like so many names, man, honestly speaking. So that's what I meant. If it was misconstrued again, happy it's an opportunity for me to clear it up. Okay,
so looking back now at the show, now that you're out of the house, if you had to go back into the house, is there anything you would change or take back?
You know, I really went in just trying to be myself. Going into the house here, the day I went in, seeing different people like my bro Hermes, Allison, I was like, okay, that our country's at a point where this is 2022, as in seeing me, British, Nigerian, tattoos, footballer, earrings, like okay, we're all really different, and this is Gen Z era, this is how we look. So we were all really free. So when I was just yarning like, guy, not serious, guy, adapt, guy, who they yarn, like I was really just, because I just felt comfort that people understood where we were at in the world. Now, if I overdid it, or if I spoke wrongly and it was taken the wrong way, I'm open to correction. I'm open to learning, people telling me like, okay, because clearly for it to be taken this way, then I also have to question myself like, how? But I just want people to know that I'm actually open to like advice and actually being like, gee, I'm saying if I was moving the wrong way. So yeah, but honestly speaking, like, I wouldn't take anything back. I loved it, you know what I'm saying? And I think it was a massive blessing. It really changed my life.
Okay, so according to what you've said now, what a lot of people think about your strategy is not true. Because a lot of people thought that, oh, his relationship with Bella was a strategy. So did you have a strategy going into the show?
I didn't even have a strategy, you know, like I wasn't even as ready as I think now I've come out. Some people were really, really ready. I actually went in the show thinking like, yo, vibes. Like if you see when I walked in, when I walked in on the stage, Groovy was my roomie. I really had the mindset of I'm going to go in, shouting, gingering on the stage. I had like, when I was packing a few days before, I'd actually watched one of Ebuka's shows. Walking on the stage, people just shouting, like, I want you shouting for me. Yeah, I was just like in shock. If you watch the video of me going in again, that's how it was. When I walked in the house, the first thing I said is, can I get a shot? Can I get a shot? So I literally was not ready. Like I watched Big Brother, but it's like, I go to football training in England, I'll come back and I'll put it on for 2 hours. I wasn't like a serial watcher, so I had no strategy. I went in and I met a girl that was like just really cool. You know, from the first day I figured out we had the same facial wash, we had the same soap, we had the same slippers. Like there was just too many things. Like she knew restaurants that I'd go to in London. She had spent 3 months in London towards the end of last year. She really understood a lot of stuff. So we just connected. Like, she's too beautiful now, I don't get so.
I know, right? To find people that are going to have London wedding soon. You should better invite us.
You know that.
Better invite us. So you're quite a seer, yeah? So I was listening to a talk that we were having with someone earlier where you said that you had predicted who the writers were and some fake housemates, and you also knew Racheal was a writer.
Yeah, 100%.
So how did you know? Tell me all about it. And then you also tell me all the things that you predicted even before you got out of the house.
You know, I just
It's okay, take your time.
Okay, you know, everything about Sheggz is just keeping it real. I felt like Deji was a fake housemate just because Deji's a good guy, and I could tell that there was a lot on his mind. If he lost a task, he would like be really, really upset. He would be in his bed, he'd be really reserved. Like you could tell that he's a reserved guy, but there was something about him that you knew that like made him a bit on edge, uncomfortable. So both Bella and I actually suspected that he was a fake housemate. Then when the move happened, when he went downstairs and Groovy came up, I 100% knew.
Okay. And Racheal?
And then with Racheal, when Racheal came in the house, it was like she'd been in the house for a few minutes. Who do you like? She went, Hermes. And in my head, I'm like, how you would say, I like this guy. And the guy would say, my name is Hermes. And she would say, oh, I'm Racheal, lovely to meet you. But she said his name.
No one had said his name before then?
Not a new housemate coming in. When I walked, I was the last housemate to come in. I didn't know anybody's name. I was asking them. So that's the first thing that made me suspicious. She knew different things, and then she was constantly trying to get onto myself and Bella. I think that's the stuff that people don't see. So even Chizzy, if you see Chizzy was getting onto Bella, you're a thief, you're this, you're that. So I knew that the both of them were fake. Chizzy was doing way too much. Chizzy, a lovely guy, by the way. Have so much love for him. Same with Racheal. Racheal's actually a great person. I don't even believe in fake housemates. I think 28 of us that went on the show, like, it's a big blessing for us all. But I'm saying, I knew she was a rider, which is why when we had a disagreement, I kept saying, you're fake, you're fake, you're fake. I thought the world would take it as Sheggz has actually clocked. He's vexing that this is why this baby's trying to vex him and Bella, because as if she's a fake housemate and that's her job. But then
makes sense
the
now,
world
though.
just took it the other way around. So I don't know what to say, to be honest. But
and Modella, did you?
I didn't spot Modella, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just thought that Modella was like really cool, intelligent woman. That was the one person I didn't spot. But the other three, I definitely knew. And after Deji and Modella going, and they came in week 2, and Chizzy and Racheal came in week 3, come on guys, it was obvious, please. So, yeah. Okay, so tell me about that time that you said you predicted that Sheggz was going to come back into the house after they were fake evicted. Okay, this is another thing,
Oh,
guys.
after they moved to level 3, yes, not fake evicted.
So guys, this is what I'm saying. Like, I just wish you guys actually tried to understand me. Like, I'm actually not daft. So I don't say anybody else is daft, by the way. It's just how I speak again. Like, but I'm just saying that I was just really trying to concentrate and just be switched on to things that were going on. 3 of them left, and I just felt like, wow, like, I woke up the next day and I was like, I don't know. I was like, nah, Chumsy's coming back. There's no
So was
how.
it like a dream, or you just had a feeling that it was somewhere around?
It wasn't even a dream, but when you're living in that environment, it's so, you wake up at this time, you do this at this time, you have a task at this time, like your life is so organized. So if something, you know how evictions work, like everything is so organized. So if one thing trips off, and Biggie makes no mistakes, by the way. So if one thing trips off, you're naturally gonna be like, something is up, like something is definitely going on here, because you're just used to that perfect formula. So that's what made me clock on that, okay, something is different here. So, but I didn't think 3 housemates will come back, I'm not gonna lie. I felt like one person, and we don't know what's going on the outside. In the house, Chumsy was doing really well, winning the most tasks, really strong
Won almost all the money.
Yeah, so I was like, And I always just go out where you want, you know what I'm saying? That's my sis, so much love for her. So yeah, I knew she was gonna pull up, and she did.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in case you need a creative director or someone that will help you write scripts, or Big Brother, if you're looking to hire someone that will help with the task and everything next year, Big Sheggz is here, because the way you are predicting everything, or if you need someone that will predict your future, Big Sheggz is here. Okay, thank you so much for coming on the show. Sheggz, what do you have for us? What should we expect from you in the nearest future?
You know, like I was acting in a series, spent 4.5 months in Lagos at the start of the year, just filming that. That's gonna drop soon. That was before I had any clue that I'd be blessed enough to go on Big Brother Nigeria. You know, now coming out the house, I need to have an operation on my knee just to make sure to see if I want to go back and play for a football club, speak to my agent in England, or if I'm just going to retire at this age. But yeah, I really want to take my acting seriously. I want to be an influencer. I want to influence young Nigerians to understand that, like, you can be different. You may be misunderstood, but eventually people will get you. And that's really my vibe. You get Malona to Thailand and Mr. Equity, big vibes.
Is that Yoruba? Yoruba and Thailand, like on Thailand. You're going to say that again, but yeah.
Really so Yoruba fully now.
I love it.
Like,
Love it.
Come on, man.
Love it. So up next is the fan zone segment. On this segment, Sheggz, your fans have put out some questions that they want answers to.
For sure, for sure.
So let's go. The first question is by a Twitter user called Dili Chuku. Dili Chuku is asking, how is he going to greet his fans, especially Ikoyi policemen?
You know what, yeah. Firstly, Ikoyi policemen they're my family. They're not fans, they're family. I've already seen Sheggz FC, the most amazing family.
Come on.
You guys need to understand. When people, I saw different things about Ikoyi, like my grandfather's from there, my granddad's from there, my dad's from there, I'm from there. So that's just home for me. So it's nothing special, it's just home. Everybody where they're at home, they know the people that live in their community. And that's just what that is, genuinely. So I'm sure they're excited to see me too. I'm excited to see them. I want people me M1 now. I want more killing shit, like, you know the vibes.
Okay, and the second question is by an IG user, trees_D. Okay, and the question is, was Proudness his middle name?
I think it's so easy when, you know, if you come from a certain background, which when they asked me why do I want to win 100 million, I said I wanted to put money into a business to basically make money for myself, but educate people from less fortunate backgrounds and also employ them so they could, I feel like once one person in your family is doing well, the next person wants to go to uni, graduate, get a good job. And that's what I wanted to do. So I never looked down on anybody. I think if somebody vexes you and says, oh, this, that, the minute somebody thinks you're from a decent background and you say, well, I'm confident in myself, oh, I'm a boss, he's instantly taking like, who does he think he is? He thinks he's better than us. No, I should believe in myself now. I'm a young guy, I'm working, I was in England training on a pitch, suffering in the cold, trying to be successful. Like, I should think I'm a boss. Like, I'm on Big Brother Nigeria. So I think a lot of stuff I'll say was misconstrued. I'm not better than any other human being. God makes us all in his own likeness. We're all the same. But I just think sometimes when you come from a certain background, if you accidentally even small misyanning, they're just going to think, who does this one think he is? Anybody that knows me knows I'm super humble, man. Like, I can't even prove this. The world will get to know me for real. I'm outside now.
Alrighty, and on to the final question. It's from Facebook, and the question is from Imama Mercy. The question is, when is the wedding?
You know what, yeah, I feel like right now, I'm outside. I need to make money based on wedding is expensive, kids choke. So yeah, as a man, you need to deliver, you need to be successful. So I think we'll figure that out when she comes out, you know what I'm saying, take it one step at a time. But that's my best friend, that's wifey for real. And I know like people are seeing all these strategies, this one, that one. This is different. I've not seen people like, oh, so that's my bestie.
Come on.
You have not seen this. That, I understand, big blessings, you will be confused. So let's see how it goes now.
All right, thank you so much for being a part of the show today, Sheggz. Before you go, there was something you said earlier, I would like us to do a little bit of practical. Yeah, so you said you were on a series. And I'm trying to look for a scenario, but you're going to do a little bit of acting for us. You're going to act for me in Yoruba. So just pick anything you're comfortable with. It could be a monologue, but just prove to us that you can really do this. So you have like 2 seconds to put yourself together. Let's go. Your time starts now. Yoruba.
Yoruba.
I'm going, sir. Kilo ṣẹlẹ̀.
If you pay me, my fellow John, like honestly speaking, the boy is too hungry.
Ṣé bó ṣe káàkiri báyìí ò jẹun ni?
John, interviews all day, choke.
Oh shit! You know how you switch? Like when you start to speak Yoruba, you just go like, "Omo Yoruba ni mi man." Like, gbogbo ile kó máa wà lọ́dọ̀ kan àbí how do they speak it? Thank you so much for being a part of the show.
Love you guys.
Yeah,
love you guys.
it was great having you here and hearing all that people had to say about you.
Thank you.
Alrighty, we've come to the end of Pulse One-on-One Big Brother Naija edition, powered by Guinness. For today, I've been hanging out with Big Sheggz. Until we come your way again, this is Racheal and Isaac. So if you have questions, comments, suggestions, do let us know in the comment section below. See you guys next time.